Hello, dear viewer, and welcome to another episode of the Catholic League Forum. I'm Mike McDonald, Director of Communications of the Catholic League, and joining me today is Bill Donohue, President and CEO of the Catholic League. Now, Bill, we had a very busy week this week, but two stories really stand out, and I hope we have some time to drill into both of them in some detail. On Thursday, you had a good piece out looking at some of the shenanigans going on in Europe. They've just totally lost their minds over there. And this involved an old case in France and a recent ruling from the European High Court on human rights. Can you tell us a little bit what's going on in Europe?
Yeah, I mean, this is absolutely mind-boggling. I would think that any person, any decent person of any faith or no faith would have to be on our side. What happened is about 9 years ago, some crazy feminist went into a Catholic church in France while people are singing Christmas carols at Christmas time. And she stripped naked from the waist up with anti-Catholic, anti-pro-abortion statements written all over her body. And then she simulated an abortion of Jesus on the altar during the Mass using a calf liver. When she was finished with that, then she decided to urinate on the altar. Now, the French should have just locked her up right away. They didn't do that, but they fined her and they also gave her a suspended sentence. That was pretty light as far as I'm concerned. She appealed, and this European Court on Human Rights, this MAGA court, gets involved, and they say that she was involved in freedom of expression. This was a performance. And so therefore, all the penalties against her have to be removed, and in fact, the French courts have to pay her around $9,600 for the out-of-pocket fees that she had to incur. Now, as I pointed out, if some crazy people walked into the court while the judges are there and they were to defecate on pictures of their own mother, would they call that a performance? Would that be freedom of expression? Or would they punish that person the way they should? Now, what's even worse about this is the fact that this is simply an attack on Catholicism. How do we know that? Because the same court a couple of years ago exculpated a man who said that Muhammad had sex with Aisha, a 9-year-old, which in fact is historically true. All right, that is true. He married this little girl at the age of 6 and he consummated the marriage at the age of 9. That's an historical fact. And what happens? The guy who said it from Austria was penalized by the same court which says that you can go ahead, have an aborted simulation of Jesus on the altar during a Mass, urinating on the altar, and coming in there half naked with pro-abortion signs written all over you. I mean, this is absolute madness.
Absolutely, Bill. And dear viewer, I know this is a little bit further afield, but we did some great research, as always, at the Catholic League, and we do have contact information for the court. If you would like to sound off about that, go to our website, catholicleague.org. A great way for you to get involved. Now, Bill, just shifting gears a little bit closer to home. This week, the Attorney General in Michigan, Dana Nessel, released a report on the Diocese of Marquette and her findings into clergy sexual abuse, or lack thereof, in the diocese. Can you tell us a little bit what's going on out there?
Yeah, there's been a witch hunt which started with her predecessor. She took over Dana Nessel on the 1st of January of 2019. And she couldn't wait. And actually, before she got in, she started making anti-Catholic statements. And she warned all the Catholics in Michigan, if somebody asks you about clergy sexual abuse, you know about a Father Jones or somebody, make sure that you ask for their badge and not the rosary. So she set the table that way. But this is a woman who has been hunting for priests. All right, she doesn't hunt against the public school teachers who are raping children in Michigan right now, because we know from a USA Today report on Michigan, they got an F in the way they handle teachers who rape the kids in the classroom, all right, and on the grounds. So she did nothing about that. She did nothing about Jews and Muslims and ministers and imams. She only goes after Catholics. So she went back to a time when Harry Truman was the president and the Korean War began in 1950. They found 44 cases of allegations. All right, they're not substantiated. Only 6 of them were substantiated by the Diocese of Marquette. They even admitted that these are just simply allegations. Do you know that 32 of the 44 bad guys, allegedly bad guys, are dead? So what are they going to do about this? It's a vacuous report. It's a witch hunt to go after. If you took a look at any institution, religious or secular, the size of the Diocese of Marquette, where adults regularly interact with minors, you would find a lot more than 44 cases of allegations being made. I guarantee you. Make no mistake about it. Any priest or anybody who puts his hands on the minor, we think they should throw the book at him. So nobody misunderstand what we're saying here. We don't like the selective probing. This is religious profiling. More specifically, it's Catholic profiling because they don't care about the other religion and they don't care about the public schools or any other secular institutions. This is absolutely outrageous. And she has a record, Dana Nessel, of anti-Catholic statements, which we don't have time to get in today. Michigan's got some problems there with their Attorney General.
Absolutely, they do. And dear viewer, again, if you want to go read Bill's report in full detail, or his tearing apart of Dana Nessel's report, it's very good, very comprehensive, a lot of great information in there. So go check it out on our website, CatholicLeague.org. We'll have the link in the description below. Bill, just a couple of quick housekeeping items. Like I said, these were two very big, prominent cases,
Right.
but we did have a couple of other things. Looking ahead, this weekend is Halloween, so happy Halloween out there, dear viewer. But just be on the lookout. Bill has a great piece out there on how the drag queens have kind of hijacked the holiday and are using this to promote just some really disturbing things. So definitely give that a read before this weekend. Also, we took a look at big businesses that are profiting off of exploiting children. Took a look at, particularly in the realms of marijuana, the legalization craze is definitely driven by big business. But also transgenderism. These hospitals are making millions of dollars mutilating children. And we also had to take a look at our greatest devout Catholic president, Joe Biden, who gave an interview this week on transgenderism with Dylan Mulvaney, a TikTok rising star, recognized across the world over as being the leader on women's issues when he's in fact a man. Going into detail on some of the crazy things that Biden's been promoting and has done in his own life, policy-wise and personally.
It's amazing, when you think about it. We have people crashing our border. We've got wars going on. You just know what's going on about that. Inflation's out of control. People's 401k is taking a nosedive. We've got crime is unbelievable here in New York and across the country. And he has time to sit down and talk about transgenderism. There's something really wrong going on in the White House, people. That's not normal.
Yeah, no, it is definitely a little odd considering what all the big issues are facing America. And just one final point, Bill. It was a year ago tomorrow, the 29th of October, that we started the Catholic League Forum. So this is our 1 year anniversary.
Good.
So we've been out here. Thank you, dear viewer, for constantly watching, giving the videos likes and subscribes. Those always help. And if you could do that on this video as well, we greatly appreciate it. Thanks for watching. Thanks, Bill.
Thank you.